Okay, so good afternoon once again. We are here for the last session of our Continuous Improvement India Live conference. So we have our speaker, Mr. Zahid, with us. He is Transformation and Process Excellence Leader with Johnson's Control. Zahid has 20 plus years of experience in leading continuous improvement and digital business transformation across multiple business units and geographies. An Agile Ninja coach, a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt, and design thinking practitioner with demonstrated and proven ability to transform businesses by reimagining customer journey and adopting digital and cognitive solutions with agile way of working through Scrum and Lean framework. He is a well adept in transformation due diligence to continuous value delivery to enhance customer experience. So Zaid will be presenting on the keynote topic, Agile Integration, LSS Methodologies for Lasting Excellence. Over to you, Zaid.
Thank you so much. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, leaders from wherever may have joined. A warm welcome to the session of Lean Six Sigma Agile Integration for lasting excellence and making your organization more responsive. So I will be sharing my slides and then we will be taking it up. Let me share my screen. Hope this is visible to everyone. So this is about Lean Six Sigma Agile Integration, where we will be talking about how we can integrate these three different tools, methodologies, way of thinking, right? Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile, and give a better lasting experience and making our organizations more responsive. So in today's rapidly evolving business landscape, organizations need to be both efficient and adaptable to remain competitive. Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile methodologies help achieve these goals. Their true potential lies in carefully balancing a blend, a mix that transforms them into something greater than the sum of their own parts. So in next 30 minutes, we will explore how Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile can work together to achieve results and shed lights on the potential benefit of incorporating techniques from change management, Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile. More companies are using approaches such as Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile in their businesses. We have seen technology take the spotlight in the past decade. We use technology in our everyday lives, whether it is home or office, whatever the task be. People would immediately say there is an app for that. So customer behavior is actually changing and heavily influenced by technology. If your company isn't constantly innovating, it's only matter of time until your customer finds something else and that fills the gap. So modern customers also expect speed of delivery and high level of quality from companies. And if you are not delivering both the speed of delivery and the high level of quality, they will surely have their needs met somewhere else. So we'll talk about this Lean Six Sigma Agile integration. So we'll little bit focus on what Lean is, what Six Sigma is, little bit about the Agile, and then we'll see how this integrate well with each other so that we can give a better business outcomes. So talking about Lean. So what Lean is? Lean is a way of thinking about creating needed value with fewer resources and less waste. And a Lean is a practice consisting of continuous effort to achieve perfect value with zero defect. Now the lean management has helped organization create values for over 80 years. Starting in the 1940s with its roots in Toyota production system, lean management has spread across manufacturing to service operations and just about every department functions at companies, whether it's government, non-government institutions around the world. So it has around more than 80 years that we are using lean. So lean organization seeks to identify and eliminate activity that is not valued by the customer or end users. This is systematic analysis of a process and a value streams to reduce waste, variability, and inflexibility boosts performance in cost control, product quality, customer satisfaction, and employee engagement, and often simultaneously. So this is about lean, about reducing waste and delivering value to the customer. That is Six Sigma. So Six Sigma is a structured methodology for problem solving and process improvement. It offers a rich set of tools, techniques, and roadmaps which aim to reducing variations, improving the quality of production processes by decreasing the number of defects, and improving the capability of the processes, products, and services. Motorola developed Six Sigma in 1986, and since its adoption in General Electrics in 1990s, it has been widely adopted by many organizations in different domains and industries. They use statistical quality control methods to lessen the defects and quality issues in their manufacturing operations to increase revenue. So this gives the birth to the agile Six Sigma framework called DMAC, which stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, and Control. So Six Sigma focuses on process control and standardization through reduction of defects and variation. So Six Sigma is about reduction of variation, reduction of defects, and through different statistical process controls and tools and techniques. So this is about Lean Six Sigma and what is Agile. So Agile is more recent, originating in a software development in the 1990s, accelerating to the release of Agile Manifesto in around 2001. Over the past decade, Agile has rapidly extended into other industries such as telecom, banking, and more recently in all the industries, whether it is heavy industries such as mining and oil and gas. So it has expanded its wing across industries. So Agile is just not a methodology, but a mindset driven by a set of 4 values and 12 principles mentioned in the Agile Manifesto that guides team on how to do their work. So Agile emphasizes on customers. Agile emphasizes on collaborating with the customers, responding to the change, customer engagements, compared to rigorous process improvement, documentation that used to be followed in a non-agile frameworks like waterfall. So this is a brief about what Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile is. Now we'll talk about the integration between the Lean Six Sigma, Lean Agile, and Lean Six Sigma Agile. So moving on to the next slide. This is about Lean Six Sigma integration. Now, what is Lean Six Sigma integration? So this is a well-known fact now. Uh, so Lean Six Sigma emerged in 1990s when a large US manufacturers attempted to compete with Japan's better-made products. The combination strategy was introduced by this combination of a Lean and Six Sigma. This was introduced by Michael George and Robert Lawrence in 2002 book called Lean Six Sigma, combining Six Sigma with Lean Speed. So Lean Six Sigma is a team focused managerial approach that seeks to improve performances by eliminating resources, wastes, and defects. So it combines both the Six Sigma methods and tools with the lean manufacturing, lean enterprise philosophy. It strives to eliminate the waste of physical resources, time, effort, and talent while assuring quality in production and organizational processes. Six Sigma is focused on reducing defects, process variability, and to improve process output and quality to meet customer expectations. Lean Six Sigma is focused on reducing or eliminating waste through lesser resources, less defects to improve customer satisfaction and experiences. So this is about Lean, how we integrated Lean and Six Sigma. And we use the tools and techniques of both the Lean as well and the Six Sigma as well. So this is a combination where most of the industries now actually use use Lean and Six Sigma simultaneously and not separately, because both are rich with tools and both have their unique benefits as well. Lean working on the waste, and Six Sigma working on reduction of variations and defects. So combining both gives a better results. So now we will be moving on as to how we can integrate Agile with this. Okay, so moving to the next slide, the Lean Agile integration, right? The, the power of combining. So imagine a painter, right? Uh, uh, Imagine a painter who uses sorry, yeah, right. Imagine a painter who uses the primary colors, the three primary colors, and creates different shades of colors, right, to achieve the perfect shade, one that's unique and perfectly suited for their purposes. Contrast, take this as a painter who uses just a single color and tries to make a picture or a scene, something with that single color, and combining, and that we are trying to think about power of combining methodologies, right? When we are actually combining two or three methodologies and trying to have a perfect blend with each other, we are able to cater to the uh, customers needs and behaviors more perfectly than just using a single methodology, because each of these methodologies are unique in its nature as well. There are few similarities, but they are majorly unique. They have something unique in each frameworks and methodologies. So we will talk about how Lean and Agile is can be integrated better in a better way to give output to the customers in a faster and a better way. So So similarly, organizations can combine Lean and Agile and other complementary frameworks based on their specific challenges and goals. This creates a tailored approach, right, that helps them deliver with focus on the customers and goals of the company. A purist approach focuses solely on either Lean or Agile and can be restrictive and limiting as well. So we know that Agile is an umbrella term for philosophical approach to software development that prioritizes early and continuous delivery of valuable functionality that satisfies customers. Many frameworks and methodologies are under the Agile umbrella, right? If you talk about Agile umbrella, we have different frameworks and methodologies that actually satisfies those four values and 12 principles that are mentioned in the Agile manifesto. And one of those methodologies or framework is Lean, which is under Agile umbrella. Apart from Lean, we have different methodologies that adopt Agile practices, are like famously called Scrum, Kanban, Safe. These are all other Agile frameworks where we can actually work. These are different frameworks and methodologies where we actually can integrate our businesses and adopt Agile way of working. So Lean is one of the Agile frameworks that is under Agile umbrella. That is the basic feature, that is the basic feature concept of Lean that actually matches with the Agile principles. That's why Lean is considered to be under the umbrella of Agile. So Lean is a method for reducing waste within our development processes. Agile is a philosophy that encourages development teams to rapidly deliver softwares with users in mind. So Lean Agile is a transformative approach that combines the principles of Lean methodology with Agile practices to streamline processes, enhance efficiency, and deliver value to the customer. It represents a shift towards a more customer-centric and adaptive way of working, where cross-functional teams collaboratively, iteratively works to produce high-quality outcomes. So by integrating Lean principles of waste reduction and continuous improvement with Agile's focus on iterative development and customer collaboration. Lean Agile enables organizations to respond quickly to changing market demands and deliver products and services that meets customer needs effectively. Agile terms uses focus on quick and short-term improvement identified either through daily collaborations or through periodic vehicles like retrospective. So in Agile, we have daily scrums where we actually the team meets and talked about what needs to be done for the day, what was the pending items or the challenges from the past, and what needs to be done. Right. So these are the daily meetings that happen. Then they have the sprint retrospectives where we actually uh, mm, look back at the sprint and see what can be improved in their way of working. Right. That is the continuous improvement they want to do and do not want to repeat those mistakes that they have done in that previous sprint. So with sprint retrospective, they're working towards their continuous improvement. Sometimes agile teams lack the bird eye view and strategic approach to process improvement problem solving. So this is where Six Sigma comes along. Suppose we have in a sprint retrospective, we had identified that the value of the product and the increments that were being delivered were not of good quality, or we missed on some if you talk about any of the metrics, whether it is a burn down chart or burn up chart or velocity, there were some challenges to it. How we need to improve that? So Six Sigma can actually help there. So how we can integrate actually, we have talked about how lean and Six Sigma has merged, blended very well, and then how lean and agile can be blended together because they have their most common principles in sync with each other. Now, how lean, agile, Six Sigma can merge with each other. Before that, we will talking about some more features about lean, agile. Then we will talking about lean, agile, Six Sigma integration. So first, we will talking about the key principles and practices of lean, agile methodology so that we can actually include uh, mm, these principles for a better lean agile integration. So what are these? So the first is iterative development. It promotes iterative means continuous. Okay, it promotes iterative development cycles where small incremental changes are made to the product or processes based on feedback from customers or stakeholders. Right. Second is the cross-functional teams. This is very important in terms of agile. And so the cross-functional teams, it encourages the formation of a team comprising individuals with diverse skills and expertise to promote collaboration and innovation. So agile team or the scrum team should have a cross-functional team. That means that within that team, it should have all the blend of skills. They should not be dependent on anything, any third parties. They should have the skills, the different skills within that team itself, whether it's a development, testing, whether it's from the business domain, whether it is an analytics, everything should be there within that cross-functional team for that particular project. Then comes the continuous integrity and delivery. It emphasizes continuous integrity and delivery practices where actually code changes are integrated and tested frequently, allowing for faster and more reliable releases. Point will be customer collaboration. So customer collaboration, it prioritizes customer collaboration throughout the development process, ensuring the product and services meet customers' needs and expectation. So Agile methodologies talks about customer collaboration, wherein with every sprint review, we are actually getting the product or the increments reviewed with the customers. We get the feedback, we implement the user feedbacks, and we implement the stakeholders' feedback. And then uh, with those feedbacks, we improve and work better in the different sprints. So this customer collaboration is a continuous effort over here in this Lean Agile framework. Now, adaptive planning. Adaptive planning, it advocates adaptive planning process where plans are flexible and responsive to change. changing market conditions or customer requirements. So adaptive planning and embracing change. These are two similar points where when we are talking about how agile is actually more embraced for changes. It is rooted in the values and the principles of agile manifesto that and embraces change as a natural part of the product development process. This encourages organizations to adapt quickly to new information or evolving customer needs. So by following these key principles and practices, organizations can achieve greater efficiency and agility and customer satisfaction in their development processes. So this is how we can actually integrate and take actually a best use of lean agile methodology. So we'll talk about how now lean, Six Sigma and agile, all three combined can be implemented. So Lean Six Sigma. So we know all these three tools now: Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile. We have seen how Lean Six Sigma has integrated well, Lean Agile has integrated well. Now, how Lean Six Sigma, Agile, all three can be integrated, and what can be the benefit, right? We are blending three powerful tools together, like that painter who uses three primary colors to actually develop more shades so that he meets to the reality, or he meets to their customer requirements in a better way, rather than use a painter who uses just one color to to make his drawings or paintings, right? So Lean Six Sigma provides a set of analytical tools aimed at reducing variations and defects. When used in conjunction with lean agile, organizations can further enhance efficiency, boost quality, drive continuous improvement within their iterative cycles where there is too much of variations. So integrating Lean Six Sigma with agile methodologies can create a powerful synergy that enhances both process efficiency and adaptability. Here we have some key points which can be useful for integration purposes with Lean Six Sigma and Agile. First one is the combining the strength, right? That we are talking about. So Lean Six Sigma focuses on what? Reducing waste, improving process efficiencies, right? Reducing variations, reducing defects. So the Lean Six Sigma talks about reducing waste and improving process efficiency as a whole, while Agile emphasizes on adaptability, collaboration, and iterative development. So by integrating these approaches, organization can achieve a balance between efficiency and flexibility. Now we'll see how DMAC, the define, measure, analyze, improve, and control phase of Six Sigma, that the DMAC roadmap for Six Sigma can be used alongside with agile practices like Scrum. So there may be various variations in this in how this can be used, right? I will give you a few examples to understand how this can be used, the DMAC and the agile. When we're talking DMAC, can be combination of both Lean Six Sigma as well, or just the Six Sigma. And we are combining this DMAC approach with an agile way of working or agile integration. Now, suppose for an example, the define and measure phase can help identify key areas of improvement, right? We know the problems, we do the root cause analysis, we do the data collection, data validation, we all have done this. Now we have identified few reasons, right? Maybe we have identified top 5 reasons to improve our problem statement, right? Now agile iterative cycles can implement refinements. actually. So suppose for talking about, we have 5 different reasons to improve process quality. Then we have taken 5 different reasons. Suppose we just want to take the first one, which has the more back to the problems. We work on that in an agile way of working. That maybe you can do, we can create a user stories for that one. Each of them five will be have 5 different user stories. 5 reasons will have 5 user stories, and they can be worked up in an agile way of working within sprints. Suppose for the first user, the first reason, you can take upon that, see the improvement has been done. Suppose we need to improve the process quality by from 10, 10%, 90%, or for example, 90 to 95, and we have 5 different users which are impacting this and which can bring those improvement in the process quality. We pick one as a user story and work upon that in a sprint and see how it's improved our problem statement, right? And take the user feedback, take the feedback from the customer, take the feedback stakeholder, what we can improve our approaches, our way of working, so that when we are working the second sprint, when we're working on the second reasons, we can implement, so that we are actually giving to the business, to the customer, an iterative, iterative increase actually. It is not that customer has to wait for 6 months or 7 months or months for a black belt project or green belt project to be completed and getting the they output in increment iteratively. Maybe within every 2 months they should be getting some improvement. They can see some improvement from 90% to 22% in first month, and from 92% to 94% into another 2 months. So there should be an incremental approach. And how can it be done? This has in an agile way of working. When we are dividing our goals and different sprint goals, we work each of these smaller goals and try to achieve them, get the feedback from the customer, from the businesses, and implement their feedback so that we continuously improve. So we are working on both the ways, right? We are working on the Lean Six Sigma part as well, and then we are working on the agile as well. This is how DMAC and Agile can be combined. There may be different ways as well, the other ways as well, depending upon how we want to uh, mm, take our project, what is our project goal, what is our business goals. So this is one of the way through which we can actually implement or integrate DMAC and Agile. Now talking about the third point, continuous improvement. So continuous improvement, Agile focuses on continuous improvement through regular retrospective. We know that, right? We have a regular sprint retrospective in Agile framework that talks about continuous improvement. And this blends actually well with the Lean Six Sigma goal of ongoing process optimization and process improvement. So this integration helps team quickly adapt to changes and continuously enhance product delivery. The base concept of agile, of continuous improvement, there is a concept there, as and Lean Six Sigma always talks about continuous improvement. So there is a match there. The enhanced quality. Six Sigma statistical tools and methodologies can help agile identify root causes of issues and manages defects more effectively, leading to higher quality outcomes. Suppose for an example, we have a project that is managed by an agile way of working, right? And there is a project which is done in an agile way of working. They're not talking, this is normal project management, right? They're not doing anything with Lean or Six Sigma. It's normal project management, and they're doing it in agile. Now, in those project management as well, we have different matrices, right? So how can we actually improve their quality in their project management? So Six Sigma statistical tools and methodologies can help agile teams identify root causes of issues and manage defects more effectively, leading to higher quality outcomes. Now, streamlined processes. So incorporating lean processes into agile framework can help streamline processes, reduce waste, and deliver high value to the customers. So we need to be like that painter, right? Who uses the primary colors and expertly blending and experimenting until they achieve the perfect shade, one that's unique and perfectly suited for the purpose. So this is what I wanted to present for this Lean Six Sigma integration. Thank you so much for joining in. If you have further questions, uh, please raise it out and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Zahid. It was really wonderful and a very comprehensive session on Lean, Agile, and Six Sigma and how their integration works. We do have a question from Shruti. I'll direct that to you. Any instances or example where DMAC fails to deliver the desired outcome?
Yes. So it is. It happens, right? Sometimes it happens that when we want to deliver it in, suppose, quickly, right? Uh, we want to achieve something. Goal is as well as in terms of duration, right? We want to achieve this quality within 2 months or 3 months, right? Sometimes it happens that not able because of different reasons, those quality matrices or those metrics that we're working upon does not, we are not able to deliver that. So in a way that is actually needed for the project or for the business requirement. So it do happen, but we need to learn upon, see what was going wrong, what was that maybe in terms of defining our goals we went wrong. It may happens that we have taken some very ambiguous goals. So we need to do that benchmarking as well, and when we are defining the goals as to whether we can be achieving that goals within that set time period or not. So we should be continuously learning. Failure is a part, and we should be continuously learning from our mistakes as well.
Yeah, so I mean, if there is any anomaly because of the external factor or any of the metrics like you mentioned, because of unrealistic goals, they deviate. So there can be, I mean, the DMAC may deliver to fail. So I hope that answers your question, Shruti. Also, during your presentation, you mentioned that Six Sigma and Lean, they are basically standardized, and Agile is more about mindset. So you also talked about prospect of integrating Agile and Lean. So is there any challenge because when mindset comes into play, there can be resistance of change. I mean, bureaucracy in the corporate of or lack of understanding or siloed department. So because of that, I mean, does it make difficult to implement these methodologies when the Agile is integrated with these Lean and Six Sigma?
Right. So see, whenever there is a change, there has to be mm, some voice, some resistance from the top leaders or from bottom. There will be resistance, right? So best way is uh, to answer those resistance is, first thing will be in terms of the change management. If you need to do, if you are well prepared what needs to be done, we have a proper change management, we will have less resistance. But to, if even if we have resistance, we should be actually so this is how actually Agile is so beneficial. So because we are working upon different sprints, we will work and give the result to the whoever the leadership is, in terms of, see, this is, if you work upon with Agile way of working, we can deliver the product or the customer or the output in a better way and in a faster way. So rather than having a verbal communication and resistance with that, let's the powerful tools of Agile and Agile framework, let them give the results. Let the tool, the combination integration of Lean Six Sigma and Agile, let this work for maybe one sprint or a month or so, so that they can actually, or a project or one odd project or so, so that actually leadership can see the difference between when we're talking about agile methodology or waterfall methodology. What is the benefit that we are able to achieve with this agile way of working? How fastly we can give, how we are collaboratively working with the customers. So let the tool or the framework, we should be actually giving that ambience or the support to that tool and framework. We should work towards that so that it will automatically give that result, right? And so that this resistance that is coming up will be silenced up because of the results that we'll be demonstrating.
Certainly. So that perfectly answers the question. We have one more question from Praveen. How Six Sigma is still significant in AI era, as Six Sigma is dealing with data and the same with AI tools as well.
Right. So see, so we have seen, see, Lean, Six Sigma, Agile. So Lean is, we have a history of 80 years, more than 80 years. Likewise, Six Sigma as well. Agile is integrating well. So these all Lean, Six Sigma, Agile is not specific to one domain, one businesses. It's spread across. Now with this advent of digital era or AI modules, uh, still we need to do those projects, right? We have AI projects. How need this AI project needs to be done? If you are not collaborating with the customers, if you're not giving it incrementally, it does not go against any digital or AI mode. So only thing what Agile is asking is about collaborating with the customer, iterative and incremental approach. Is what Agile talks about. What Lean Six Sigma talks about, when we are developing, there may be some errors, there may be will be defect. How we can actually improve upon that defects. So it does not contradict with AI or digital methodology. It supports. If we are implementing Lean Six Sigma Agile with Agile mindset, even in AI projects, it will actually help boost those AI projects, right? So it will try to remove all those challenges, the defects that may be there. So it talks about employee satisfaction, it talks about customer satisfaction. So with this overall integration of Lean Six Sigma Agile, it will actually boost overall AI and digital result in the project methodologies that we are working upon.
Certainly, I mean everything is about integration in today's day and world, and with AI and all these open sources, the possibilities are endless. So thank you so much for taking those questions. I'm sure there would be many more questions to come. I would request audience to kindly send us those to us. We'll send them to Zahir directly, or even connect with Zahir on LinkedIn, so that the knowledge sharing platform continues. So thank you again, Zahid, and we look forward to many much more such learning sessions.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much. Have a nice day ahead, everyone. Bye bye.
You too. So with this, we come to an end, and as we come to end of this conference, I want to express my sincere appreciation to all the participants, speakers, and partners who have contributed to our discussion. Your dedication, insights, and collaborative spirit is what makes this truly a special forum. And I'm so sure that you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed putting it together. We have spent an inspiring day together, exploring the depth of continuous improvement and its transformative potential. From expert insights to corporate learning, we have witnessed the power of relentless pursuit of excellence. I encourage you to take the knowledge and insights gained from here and apply them to your work environment. Share your experiences, challenges, and success with your colleagues. Together, we can create a culture of continuous improvement. Thank you all for your active participation and enthusiasm. We look forward to connecting with you again at our next event. Do check our website, newsletters, and LinkedIn pages for information on our upcoming physical and virtual conferences. With two of our immediate physical conference, one happening next month, 29th and 30th August in Amsterdam, Europe, and the global US focused happening in the month of November. Until then, keep innovating, keep improving, and keep inspiring. Bye-bye.